And I don't know what's happening, but my mouse seems to leave the game, and then sometimes it like drag over to the right too much, and then I click. It just minimized my game, and then that's why you see sometimes random jumps. So... Well, we didn't fully check out the refinery, right? So let's go check out shaft 12 first. Which should just be up here. This is shaft 12, yep. Shaft 12. Shaft. Wait, did I come here? It will never open again. Oh, okay. I like how I deduced that it will never open ever again. So let's go check out the refinery then, because we didn't fully check out everything there. Wait. Oh, here it is, derp. Oh, this is that place. But we can't open that. Yeah, see, that's not going to open unless... Do we... No. Wait, that didn't even get used properly. Need to start thinking straight. Well, what if an axe on here? Nope. Is there really nothing else on here? We have some dynamite, but I don't think that's going to work. No, we need to find something else here. Let's go back to the refinery. Go back to the... That room that I went down in, I didn't fully check out. I just went down the ventilation system there rather than actually checking out the entire room. So that's what we're gonna do, is we're gonna go back to the refinery and hopefully find something new, rather than actually just going down some sort of vent. So that is just over here. Refinery. It almost seems like Oh. Okay, so that's locked now. There has to be some sort of... Interesting. Pull it down. Now will that hurt? That'll definitely hurt us. Yeah, let's not go in there. Okay, so then let's go back to section C. Because maybe I didn't... I haven't the slightest idea. I thought I got everything here. That's the code. Is there really nothing else? Like, I find it so strange that it gives you the option to close... Well, not close, but... Dude. Close. There you go. To grab this, but you can't actually... I wonder, like... Nope. Okay. And there's nothing else in here, was there? There we go! See, I knew it! So let's go back to the... not shaft. Was it shaft 13? Shaft 12, I believe, was closed. Well, whatever that shaft was. Shaft 12, yeah. I think. Oh, God. Is it down here? Fuck, which one is it? This place is confusing as fuck. Is it this one? Yes, right here. Okay, good. Good. I find that so strange. There is the bolt cutters. Oh, there we go. Thank you, Lord. Yeah! Oh, is that one of those things? The worm thing I saw earlier, or just a juvenile. It's been dissected, the internal organs removed. Couldn't be much older than the wall I demolished. Oh, weird. Hundreds of newspaper clippings, all to do with biomedical sciences, local wildlife, or field studies. 16 microscope. Oh, here we go. We haven't seen one of these in a while. Of course, we can't touch it unless we get rid of our fucking pickaxe. A cohort, a man with no name. It is he who opens this gateway to hell. A grin on his face. He is terrible indeed. He watches the men writhe. Riv? And turn. Still, Father looks on, something vital in his hands. I suppose I can trust these things a bit more. I'm not dead yet, still. They must have a purpose. What could it be? Just books, stack of books. An overhead projector. Oh! It's badly fitted, but looks like a close-up view of the specimen of an annelid? There's a mess of statistics and crude drawings on the chalkboard. Okay. Oh, yes! Fuck! But I think the key is still in the lock. Is there anything in here? The hell would I... Oh! Still readable. Okay, well, let's try this then. Now, this? Ah! There we go, baby. Oh, fuck me. From the debris, I'd say something huge broke in the room not too long ago. There's blood and slime everywhere. Oh, gross. Oh, that's sick. Can we break it, though? Let's not break it. I'm just joking. I don't want that to happen. All these cabinets are damaged. Something violent went on in here. Oh, there's a note. Professor, these are the medical journals of Dr. J. Peters, MSc, PhD, completed between the dates of 30th March 1969 and 1st January 1972 at the Northwestern Research Station within a Northwestern iron mine with the permission of Delta Mining Group. Replication of selected extracts left on the disposal of mine foreman, subject of study, genus Rhayophilia, commonly gray rockworm, aimed to investigate the abnormal presence of the caddis in the Greenland rock. Method: collection of samples. If needed, they can be identified correctly. Standard series of testing, observation, and dissection. Personal notes: upon arrival of the mining facility, I was immediately stunned by the sheer volume of fauna that finds a way of life down here, despite the conditions. In general, one would assume that the species whose natural habitat is past a certain depth would find the intrusion of human activity too great a threat to remain in place. However, almost the exact opposite seems to be the case in this instance. It is the curious that certain areas of the mine appears to be entirely without life of any kind, and yet other deeper areas are teeming, and were the situations permitting, I would embrace the opportunity to commit further time to the study of these organisms. However, the purpose of my stay here shall continue to be the genus Rhayophilia. Finally, some writing paper. Look at the time. Just using up the pages to scroll down whatever comes in my head. Ha! What is this stuff anyway? Some kind of research paper? No matter, it's paper all the same. I could finally record what's been happening down here for, I suppose, about a year now. It must be near the end of 2001 by now. Huh. I wonder when Christmas was. No matter. Too tired to write now. We'll rest a little first. The collection process has been far easier than... How many pages are there? Oh my god. I'm going to quickly just read through this. This is going to take forever. And then I'll summarize it for you if there's anything of importance. The collection process has been far easier than I anticipated. The setup of the artificial environment for the rockworm went without a hitch, and the specimens themselves are so abundant as to keep making them out far more challenging than containing them. They are all of healthy size, perhaps even beyond recorded size, and I can only assume that this is due to some lack of natural predator down here. The specimens are as follow: 3 adults in artificial habitat, 2 larval infants dead. I've been down here 2 days, was meaning to record events every day, but was too busy securing the area. I've used some supplies from the old mining system to wall myself in here. It seems as safe as a place as any, so those things should at least stay put for a while. To that end, seems I've had a pretty lucky stumbling here. All this old research is about something similar to what's been hunting me ever since I escaped the shelter 4 days ago. Don't get me wrong, after what they did to me back there, I'd rather be facing anything else, and after almost a year of fighting for our lives, we didn't really stand a chance anyway. I didn't know how many are left inside, but that is good. These notes might not have a way to fight the things, the rockworms that followed me here. I don't know how they knew I was coming, or how they managed to follow me in the dark, but maybe I can work that out now. I found some old newspaper clippings. I guess they're referring to this mine. I had no idea it was so old, so big. I can see now why they built the facility here in the first place. A lot of history buried down here. It worries me though. We'd been resting all our hopes on rescue on one of the scientists who escaped right near the start of it all. He got out almost as the chaos begun, so we figured he might have made it out and brought help, but maybe me and him are due the same fate. I must record what's been going on, give the world the answers it needs so it doesn't fall prey to what's been released down here. But first, I need to worry about myself. Find a way out of here and work out how to kill these worm things. Observations. The creatures are indeed larger than previously been recorded. The juveniles seem to still be growing far beyond their natural limits, although the adults have now expired. I will watch with interest to see what the lifespan is of these particular subspecies. The worms appear to have 3 senses, as would be validated by previous research: taste, smell, and an extreme sense of touch, which allows them to detect vibration in the rock in the same way that human eye senses beams of lights and processes them into spatial images. The natural prey is insects smaller than themselves, and heaven help those insects, because the worm is a vicious and efficient killer. He's wrong. They have no sense of smell. Today I attempted to distract them with a concoction I found lying around, but to no avail. However, it does seem that they detect movement via vibrations, which would explain how they can see in the dark. Damn, there's almost no way to escape them down here. I'm on their territory now. Lifespan is 3 days and counting. I can still hear them outside the wall. As an extra precaution, I've locked myself in the smaller study area connected to the main lab room. If they get through the wall, I doubt the door will stop them, but it's much better than nothing. Barely. Conclusion. The subspecies of genus Rhea Cophila is highly adapted for its environment. If released above the surface, it seems likely that it would quickly destroy the existing rockworm population, and soon after that, the population would grow to a size far outstripping its own food supplies. Given its increase in size and lifespan already due to unknown conditions, I would hypothesize that the worm, if left in such conditions for a reasonable period of time, perhaps 3,000 or 4,000 years, could grow up to a further 3 inches, making a total almost 1 foot long. However, should these conditions change, or indeed magnify, physical evolution could occur far more rapidly. It's the 5th day today, and I swear they've begun to surround my location. I can't tell whether or not they have breached the wall I built, but I'm certain they've entered whatever area surrounds this room. The future looks increasingly bleak. I intended to record here the events of the past year in the hope that perhaps what occurred could be contained or driven away. Now I realize I could write all I wanted. No one will ever make it down here to read it. So why write this now? Good question. I have no answer. All I do know is, I'd rather take my own life than die at the jaws of those hideous monsters. I've tied a noose. Those monsters may feed on my corpse, but they won't take my life. Fucking A, man. Oh. So much death and disease down here. I suppose these slugs were... Oh! Gross! Just fuck them up! Now, was there anything in here? No. And we can't grab a rock. Whatever happened here? Oh. No, I want to try and throw it at the freaking... Nah, I don't think that's gonna break. Oh. There's writing scrawled everywhere. Must be ultraviolet ink. Definitely the product of a range of mind, but whose? Oh! Right, because it's 1371. Because it's a blank piece of paper. Ah, it's written in fucking, like, invisible ink with a piss or something like that. I don't know if something just fell there. Oh! Gross!
While you hunt for those delicate, melt-in-your-mouth mousy morsels, there are places you should not go, for fear of death. The Reaper lives here, just like you and I. And just like you and I, he must ingest the living flesh of those less fortunate than him. There is a small place that I do not want you to visit, even on your holidays, because it is dark. It's a place that I've been. When the darkness has overwhelmed my small, decaying mind, some bad things flowed from my mind and through my pen. The brilliant blue ink itself seemed to turn to blood into my grace. And by the way, should you turn peckish, red is at its finest sautéed with a little engine oil.
Ew! With fucking engine oil? Mmm, delicacies. So, where is section C? Yes, that's where I want to go. Okay. Man, this freaking mouse going off the screen is starting to really bother me. 1371, baby. Here we go. 1371.